Hey everybody, Sam Kavaris in the Nimnik Buick GMC Sports Update. Mike Mularkey said the right thing when asked if he felt like that the Jaguars had enough talent to win. He said, we've seen it in flashes on tape where we do things right and good things happen. But we've got to be able to do things right. And that was the right answer. But that's any NFL team. He was also asked whether or not Gene Smith was right when it came to the question of that the team needed an upgrade in talent. Yes, so does every NFL team. Every NFL team would tell you that they need an upgrade in talent. Certainly the Jaguars need that. And they need some confidence. They need some balls to bounce their way. They need to believe in what they're doing in order for positive things to happen. You can't beat the Bears and the Texans if you also have to overcome your own bad mistakes, and Mularkey has given us numerous examples of that. Obviously, at some point, that becomes kind of a hollow argument because the players are supposed to be doing that, and they're supposed to be responding to the coaches. So the coach's responsibility is to get the players to actually play at the level that they're capable of. You give them a pass for a little while, but you hope the Jaguars do kind of get out of their own way and you see whether or not they're competitive enough to be a winning football team. Because I'll tell you, who knows? They may go 1-15 this year. But this year is kind of a transition year. Next year, they've got to be more competitive and they've got to show some improvement. And in year 3, they have got to contend for the division championship, probably somewhat next year as well, or they'll all leave on the same day. They'll fire Mularkey and Smith and the whole staff and everybody and move on because Sean Khan doesn't have the same kind of encumbrances that Wayne Weaver had when it comes to figuring out whether to win or not, because he certainly bought this team to win, and that's his stated goal, and he's been able to do that virtually at every business that he's owned. The Jaguars will leave on Friday, by the way, to play against Oakland. Mike told me yesterday that it was the same philosophy. It's just just a little bit different. They'll just leave a day early. And there is something to that circling the wagons mentality. The Jaguars' 2 best performances have come on the road against Minnesota and against, obviously, Indianapolis, where they won. So it'll be certainly interesting to see if it pays off Sunday. Carson Palmer, Darryl McFadden, a defense that can stop the run. The Jaguars are going to have to bring their A game again. You don't expect to go anywhere and play mediocre and win in the National Football League, and certainly the Jaguars are going to have to do that. The week after, they go to Green Bay, and then home against the Lions on November 4th is the next home game. So no easy task, no easy weeks, no moral victories. That's just the way it goes. By the way, Saturday, Lattimore may not play or certainly won't start for the Gamecocks. Apparently a hip injury is enough to give Spurrier some pause as to whether he'll play or not this coming week. And there are some guys on the defensive line, including Clowney, who have some nicks and bruises as well. So we'll find out. 3:30 is the start time on that. The Florida State-Miami game is an 8 o'clock start in Miami. That's also nationally televised. I'm Sam Kavaris, and that's the Nimnik Buick GMC Video Sports Update.